Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming on here today. Welcome to the South Florida Relocation Masterclass. I wanted to take the time to just thank you for coming on this feed early this morning to be here with me as I walk through some of the basic things to know when you're thinking about relocating to South Florida. I would strongly encourage you to grab a pen and paper. If you're watching this feed in the Facebook group on the live, then you'll see that there's a link there that you can click in order to come on over here and leave me a comment. So if midstream you have some questions, definitely leave those questions over there and I will come and answer them for you. Just a quick introduction about myself. My name is Joe Brickman. I'm the modern day agent and I'm dedicated to helping my clients find the home of their dreams. Whether you're buying or selling a home or just curious about the local market, I'm your go-to for everything real estate related here in South Florida. I will leave my contact information at the end of this presentation. And if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. I wanted to come over here today and just give you a very, very soft introduction to everything that's going on here. And I wanted to talk about three main things for you to focus on when you're thinking about moving to Florida. The first thing, obviously, is to learn the communities and the areas. It's very, very important for you to get as much knowledge as you can of the area that you're going to be thinking of moving to, whether it be schools or walks to shuls or different things that are important for you in your new home. You definitely want to map that out. I have been able to break down the different communities into different checklists. So if you're interested in finding out any of that information, definitely reach out to me and I'll be happy to send that information over to you. The second thing that's super important to keep in mind is that when you're thinking of moving down here, you want to get pre-approved, whether it be by a bank or by a mortgage broker. We have both of those to refer to you to help you make this process easy. And the reason that you should get pre-approved in today's market is, number one, so that you know what you qualify for. And the second reason is because seller in today's market, when we're preparing to go out and do a showing, they usually want to see proof of funds. They want to see a pre-approval. And then for yourself, it always helps to be able to know sort of what your price point is, like that we don't go and find a house that you like and then it turns around and you don't qualify for the house and it would just be a waste of time for everybody. One of the big things that we help for people that are out of state is we can actually help you plan the move from start to finish, from beginning to end, A to Z. My team has put together a relocation checklist that I'm happy to send to you. If you have any questions or if there's anything particular that's concerning to you, you can definitely reach out to me and I will happily send it over to you so you can read all of that and answer any of your questions. And the way that we work here at my office is that we will do everything that we can to help you get exactly what you're looking for. In today's market, things are very competitive and a lot of houses that come on the market come off the market just as quick as they come available. So having somebody that can bulldog the houses for you and send them over to you as soon as they're available. We have lots of different ways to make sure that our clients are the first ones to come and see the properties that are actually available. So again, if there's anything in particular that you're looking for or something that you haven't been able to locate, definitely reach out to me and I'll be happy to point you in the right direction. There's a couple things to consider, especially if you're moving from out of state, that you want to learn about the state of Florida before you plan to call this your new home. One of the big things that people have been asking me are different types of government assistance and what's available here. South Florida programs are very different from anything else here in the United States. So before you move, make sure that you contact someone who can advise you whether or not you'll have the same assistance here as where you're originally coming from. We have people on our team that I can point you to who will be able to answer those questions for you, people that work in government assistance on a daily basis and all those types of things. Another thing that's important to keep in mind is that just because you're talking to somebody who's been telling you lots of good things about a community, you always want to find out as much information as you can, both on your own and with other people's help. Reaching out to people before you plan on moving and before you start relocating will definitely help you out in the beginning and in the long run, because you'll know what you're getting yourself into and you'll also have the guidance that you'll need in order to make it strong, easy, smooth, and seamless. Another very important thing to consider before you relocate is, can you afford it? Moving from anywhere can be expensive, and relocating from another state can be even harder. There's lots of unforeseen expenses that always come up. And if you're going to plan everything on your own, definitely make sure to keep all of those things in line. We have a finance sheet that we can send over to you. So happy to send it over to you if you had any questions with regards to that. Any questions directly, you can reach out to me and I'm happy to point you in the right direction. A couple things to take into account. In the beginning of the pandemic, one of the big things that was very, very popular about the state of Florida was that a lot of people were moving here and that were working in other states. Some companies have already started saying that remote working is not going to be something that's long term. So you definitely want to check before you think about moving if that's something that the current job that you are doing will be able to support here in our beautiful sunny state of Florida. If not, then I definitely recommend that you get on the different WhatsApp groups and Facebook groups that are put together in order to help people relocate and find jobs. And I'm happy to point you in the right direction with regards to that. With regards to, people always ask in regards to, is now a good time to buy or should they stick to renting? And my favorite answer to something like that is, what is your long-term financial goal? What is it that you're looking to accomplish? Because given the current state of the market, in certain areas, it makes a lot of sense to actually go right now and purchase when prices are still low. But then there are certain areas that are already considered priced out. So it only makes sense to rent over there. But then you also want to consider if the amount of money that you're paying on a rental basis annually is something that'll be able to help you put together a down payment. That's why I would strongly recommend that you reach out to me directly on a case-by-case basis and don't just take what I'm saying over here as fact. I have the complete guide to buying a home. It's a printed book that I published and put together, and I'm happy to send you over a copy. So you can definitely message me, and I'm happy to send you over one of these, the complete guide to buying a home. It's a book that I put together to help you answer a lot of the questions, and it's information filled. Even though life here is amazing, keeping your finances in order is the best way to really ensure that life continues being amazing. And the best way to do that is to make sure that you're well established before your move. Like I said before, if it's one of those things that you have a lot of questions about and you're not really getting direct and clear answers online, you definitely want to reach out to somebody who's got a license, who's a professional, who can help you out. And my team and I, we're here to help, plain and simple. We'll make this simple and easy. And all you have to do is call or text me, and you can reach me at 954-493-1100. That's 954-493-1100. I do want to show you, once again, the printed books that I have, the complete guide to buying a home. This is a book that I wrote, that I put together, that I'm happy to send you over a copy. And if you're watching this feed and you've been thinking about selling your house, I also have another book called The Insider Home Selling Tips. It's another book that I wrote to help you out using all of the knowledge and experience that I have in real estate to help you take advantage of this market and make as much money as you can. I really appreciate that you're here on this live stream and you're watching this video. It means a lot to me. And thank you for being here. If you have any questions, again, you can call or text me anytime at 954-493-1100. I'm looking forward to helping you out and to welcoming you and your family to our sunny state of Florida. Make it a great day.